From the News Channel 8 studios, let's talk live with your hosts, Natasha Barrett and Melanie Hastings.
We've all heard of LinkedIn, right? It's a professional networking website, and you might have a profile online, but chances are you're probably not taking full advantage of what it really has to offer. Christian Moritz is a LinkedIn profile consultant, and he's here to give us some tips on how to get the most out of it. And first of all, you're helping people do this all the time, so you know about it. And I think a lot of people get the email that says you need to, check out who wants to, what's the official word, like link up with you on LinkedIn.
Become a connection.
Become a connection. And I think past that, people go, I don't know what else to do. So what's the first step?
The first step is, first up is to get your mindset correct. There's no such thing as permanent job security anymore. We all need to have an active profile online so people and career job recruiters and other people looking for our skills can find us. So the first step is to get a complete profile, which is fairly simple. There's actually a simple little profile meter that tells you if you have a complete profile.
And walks you through it. It's kind of like putting your resume up there.
Exactly. And the next step is to really make sure that each step in that profile process is full of keywords that are relevant for your particular skill set or career expertise. So if you're a medical sales professional, you need to place that often in your summary, in your job descriptions, in your job titles, in your interests.
Now we're looking at a picture right now, Christian, of kind of how it goes. This is an example. It looks like a resume, but you also say you want like a professional headline. And what exactly does that mean?
A professional headline tells people very clearly and quickly what it is you do in a very concise manner that's very professional, direct, and positions you as a leader, a thought leader, really, in your industry and your space. Now, in this example, we see a great example. We see the person's name, they have an MBA, they have a professional photo, you can see exactly what they're about, medical sales, medical health care. You can also see that they have a strong background with their website in terms of medical device sales, and they've listed even a custom domain in that area. Now, what
are we looking at now? What over to the right side? Is that something you would see as a user?
Exactly. That's your profile completeness meter. So that just tells you, hey, you're on the way to having a totally complete profile. And the reason it's so important is once you get to 100% on LinkedIn as a totally complete profile, you now show up or in a preferred status in the LinkedIn search results. And why that's important, and this is the key, is that job recruiters now use LinkedIn as the #1 tool for finding candidates. So they're in there going in and typing in medical device sales in a specific city. You want to pop up #1 when they are looking. Now, not only that, if you have a lot of connections and you have your profile optimized with these words, you can also rank very highly on Google. So if you go in and look in medical sales person in DC,
your name can pop up.
Your name can pop up on page 1. Now think about all the websites out there that are spending thousands of dollars to optimize their website because they want their company to be #1.
They want it to be up there in the searches.
With a few free steps, maybe a half an hour of time, you now can get your profile linked very highly.
And I don't think a lot of people think of that. They think of connecting with friends or other people they went to college with, but even those connections could be gold when it comes to finding a new opportunity. So now it's a whole nother step. And we had just shown the picture of the LinkedIn example. The other benefit of putting your resume online is so many people have a resume that's like 2 pages long, or you look at it and it's hard to even read what's going on because it's too much. This really makes it basic.
Right, it makes it basic, and the top line information is really there so people get a quick, concise example of what you're about. And then as the profile goes down, you can, at the bottom, you can embed different things like a creative portfolio, articles you've published, videos you've done, anything that you've done creatively as a professional, you can publish so that these job recruiters can see that you are the leader, the single person that they should contact for a job. Now, also, if you own a small business, and let's say you're a small business owner, put what you do. Let's say you own a law firm. Put all your law skills, all your relevant connections, all of that there, so when people are searching for a law firm with your particular expertise, your firm shows up #1. And again, not just in LinkedIn, but also in Google. It's very efficient.
Yeah, that's a great tip. Let's talk about getting recommended. What do you mean by that when it comes to LinkedIn?
Yeah, so getting recommended means you can very easily ask profile connections or old colleagues for recommendations on your work. And it's very simple. It just sends a simple email to them. and they can type in maybe a 3 or 4 sentence recommendation. Having several of those on your profile, again, makes you look like a thought leader, makes you look at the premium person in your industry. So when job recruiters or even other small businesses are looking for people, it automatically gives you a proof source, gives you credibility, and puts you right to the top. And we've seen with the people that we've worked with in my company that once you do all these steps, the number of people that are contacting you, premium people that are contacting you about their job requests or consulting opportunities, just skyrockets.
That's good to hear, and it doesn't cost anything.
Right, totally
that's
free.
That's the best thing. You don't have to pay for any of this. Just get on and do it. Great tips, Christian.
Sure.
Thanks for your help, helping us make us look good.
No problem.
Good to have you on today. Coming up next on the show, you can stick around if you want. We're mixing up some cocktails for National Beverage Day. They're getting ready over there. Mel's going to handle that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you want more, follow us on Twitter. We'll be right back.